Good morning, students. So yesterday we see female reproductive systems. So today we see the rest part of female reproductive systems. There is your uterus, your external genitalia, your mammary glands, your vagina. So first of all, uterus. So uterus is it is also commonly called as a womb. It is a hollow, muscular, and pear-shaped organ. Hollow means like a PVC pipe-like structure. Hollow, muscular, and pear-shaped organ. It is having a length of 7.5 cm in length, 5 cm in broad, and 2.5 cm as a broad uterus. So uterus can further consist of three regions. There is your fundus, body, and cervix. So for fundus is a dome-like structure. It's a upper part. It is the upper part. Let me. It's a, suppose this is your uterus. So it's a dome shape. Okay. It's your upper part of dome shape. Okay. And mainly the implantation of embryo occurs here. Where? In your fundus. Next is your body. Body is the broad structure of your uterus. Now last is your cervix. Cervix having a narrow neck about 2.5 cm length. How many? 2.5 cm as a neck. And it has two openings. One is internal opening, one is external opening. Your internal opening towards the body. Body means in the uterus, and external opening towards the vagina. And the cervix having a uterine wall. It has further consists of three layers. One is your perimetrium, which are outermost layer. Second is your myometrium, which are second inner layer. And last is your endometrium layer. So the perimetrium layer is made up of thick vascular muscles. Myometrium is made up of smooth muscles, and your myometrium layer is contracts and relaxation when the woman delivers a boy, when labor pain. So the layer gets contracts and relax, means she gets small and big, so contracts and relax like your heartbeats. Okay. Last is your endometrium. So all these layers, they are changes their thickness when the menstruation period, when the woman is having a menstrual period. So due to the flowing of blood, so the thickness of the layer has been changed. Now your vagina. So it is a female copulator organ. Female. As the male copulator organ is your penis, so the female copulator organ is your vagina, having a length 7 to 9 cm in length. 7 to 9 cm in length, and it lies between the cervix and the vestibule. This is your cervix. It lies between the cervix and the vestibule. And the vagina has three layers. There is your outer layer, your inner layer, inner mucosal, outer mucosal. And in the vagina there is no any glands, but the cervical secretion. What is the cervical secretion here? It received in the vagina. And the opening of the vagina into the vestibule is called vaginal orifice. Opening of vagina into the, suppose so this opening into the vagina is called vaginal orifice. It's called vaginal orifice, and these are folded by a skin-like cover. That is the hymen. These areas are covered by a fold of skin, a very soft skin which can slightly shake. So it's called a hymen. Now next is your external genitalia. So in that the organs which can consist in that. Okay, let me clear that. So in that your labia majora, labia minora, external genitalis. So it contains the external genital organs of female. It produce vagina, and the collectively called vulva. Collectively all the part it's called vulva. First is your vestibule. What is vestibule? It is the medial depressions between the urethral and the vaginal opening. It includes in that your vestibule. Vaginal and urethral opening is included in that. So this is your vestibule. is a small structure you can see in the diagram. Okay. Now labium minora. So these are a pair of parts. These are your pair of parts which are posteriorly. What they did, labia majora is done. It's near to the labia majora. Okay. It's covered. Here's a small portion, that is your clitoris. So the labia majora is partially covered this clitoris. What they did, it partially covered this clitoris. Now your labia majora. These are fleshy fair skin. You can say that labia majora which covered all the vaginal parts. Your clitoris, your vestibules, your vagina, and the opening of the urethral and the vaginal. So labia majora covers all the parts, or you can say that it surrounds and protects the whole vulva. Last is your mons pubis. So it just like a pubis hair-like structure situated on the vulva, or you can say the outer part of the vaginal area. Okay. Now we see the glands. They are the vestibular glands, bulbourethral glands, same as like a male reproductive system. Accessory glands. So a pair of glands are homologous to the bulbourethral, which is a pair. In the bulbourethral gland there are also pair. Okay. So they open and release the lubricating fluid while copulations. What they did, they release the lubricating fluid, act as a lubricants like engine oil for the bikes. So the important fact is your mammary glands. This is your mammary glands. Let me clear that. In the mammary glands, the female reproductive system's organs, accessory organs. Your mammary glands, the accessory organs of female reproductive systems, which release and production of milk during pregnancy. After pregnancy, and the development of mammary glands at the puberty stage. So they did by the hormone, that is the estrogen hormone and progesterone. Estrogen and progesterone. These are hormones which are responsible for the development of the mammary glands. So the lactotropic hormone, that is LTH, note down this. Lactotropic hormone which develops the lactiferous tubules during pregnancy. Lactiferous tubule is important for, actually they secrete the milk during the pregnancy while the birth is there. So the mammary glands are a pair and a rounded structure. They are a pair and a rounded structure. These are situated second to sixth rib of the thorax. This is your respiratory tract. So in there the anterior thorax. So second to sixth rib, the mammary glands are present. Okay. Now these are modified sweat glands. Which contain the numerous ducts of your mammary lactiferous duct. Numerous lactiferous ducts and the alveoli. So what happened here? Your alveolar glands which secrete the milk and store in the lumen. Your alveolar gland which secretes the milk and store in the lumen, and same time what are the lactiferous tubules or the mammary ducts which carry the milk and transport all the lactiferous tubules which are situated near to the nipple. Which are the dark brown in color. Here is a nipple which is a dark brown color. So the lactiferous tubules are transferred the milk from mammary, the alveoli to here. First, okay. So mammary glands, female reproductive systems organ which are first of all secreted by estrogen and progesterone hormone. Okay, so this structure is very situated second to sixth rib. Okay, now the alveolar glands secrete the milk and store in the lumen. So okay, alveolar glands secrete the milk, then your milk, the whatever the milk is secreted the alveolar glands, it carry out the mammary duct or lactiferous tubules and send to the lactiferous tubules here, where for the nipple, when the woman's birth a baby or deliver a boy, baby, whatever it may be, so it automatically get open and a puncture, like automatically punctured, so the milk can come out for the feeding to the baby. Okay, so this is your mammary glands. Your uterus, you see the vagina, your external genitalia. So uterus, as a uterus, part of uterus, fundus, cervix, and body. Next vagina, it is a copulate organ, 7 to 9 centimeters length, and lies between the vestibules and the cervix is there. Next, your external genitalia, it's contain the your vulva, labia majora, labia minora. Your mons pubis are there. Your clitoris, the sensuous organ. Next is your mammary glands. So we will today stop here. Next section we see the next part of the female reproductive systems. Thank you so much.